Hi there, Corby Mitleid, your no bullshit psychic, with a quick Thursday administrivia note, and then we're going to get into a reading with the deck that I use when I really need a spiritual clue brick upside the head. Administrivia. Tonight is Cafe Corby, live here for an hour at 7:30 New York time. That's not for personal readings. That's when we hang out. You can ask all kinds of questions about metaphysics, spirituality, how things work. You can also ask me about me if you want. That's tonight, 7:30 here, 7:30 New York time. Now, this morning, I picked up the deck that I use when someone needs a real clue brick upside the head, and that is the Faeries Oracle by Brian Froud and Jessa Macbeth. And I just said, what do you guys need to tell us? What do we need to see? And boom! They got it right on target. So let's take a look. The first card is the one that says, so glad to see you. Sit down. We need to talk. It's what's bringing us into the challenge. And that is the undressing of a salad. Dressing a salad is easy. Undressing, crazy. It's about being impossible, doing the impossible, juggling it all. It also says things are in such flux that the outcome is unreadable. We have to keep cool heads and be ready to jump wherever we need to jump. The next card is the Mask and Shadow, something that we overuse and we need to revise, revamp, or dump, and that is Gloominous Doom. That's Mr. Doom scrolling. That's Mr. always looking at the horrible chaos ending. Oh my God, we'll never fix this. Dump it. What they're taking from us right now, because you always have to give the fairies an offering, the topsy-turvets. The topsy-turvets for me in this case means, yes, things are going nuts, but don't lose your grip. When I was in a car accident and my car flipped over, it felt like an e-ticket to Disney. I didn't get scared. For some reason, internally, it felt controlled. That's what they're telling you you need to feel, not things are going nuts. They want to give you this instead. Now, journeyman. This is the thing you are after you are an apprentice and you graduate, you've done all your book learning, and now you're going out into the world to see how it works. All of us who are light workers or interested in metaphysics or whatever, it is time for us to take all of those qualities, practices, and ideas and put them out in the real world. It's no longer good enough to sit in our ivory towers or our little working rooms and see what happens. The next card is always the questions that the fairies want to ask you. And the card is Ecstasis. I call that the Fran Drescher card, if you remember her on The Nanny. And what they want to ask all of us is this. Where is your joy? What do you want to save? If there is no joy, why save anything? And the fairy that's going to help us with that is the Singer of Connection. Call this the networking fairy. Remember, it is so important to find those people that are like-minded, that will support you. It's find your community, people you trust. And this is the card that says the world will be seen through this card when you've mastered this challenge. And believe it or not, that's G. Hobya. He's the boogeyman. And everybody in fairydom knows, look at him and laugh, and he pops like a soap bubble. So what I'm going to tell you is, to me, that card means when you realize that what is going on is not a dig, not horrible, not God doesn't love you, but is the force. It's we're birthing a new world, and labor, ask any mother, is awful. It's hard. It's painful. But what happens after labor is birth. And that's where we all need to go. So look at that. Think about this today. It's one of my favorite readings, and today it was right on the mark. All right? Hope it was useful. We'll see you tonight.